This is going to be
For the longest time, I have to admit I didn't really challenge myself or push myself because I was a little bit scared, because after hearing some people get injuries, sort of made me feel a little bit nervous because I didn't want to be one of those to get the injury.
Yeah.
So I purposely stayed with like an 8-pound ball. I'm purposely like, a lot of people noticed, I purposely bench pressed like half the weight that I probably could bench press. But then I thought, you know what? Like, what do I have to lose? Like, I might as well try it. So I started doing more things, and I got pistols as well this week. And it was easy. Yeah, and it was easy. I'm like, oh. And then I started doing this funny thing where I would do 2 at a time, like on one leg. But it's really strange because, like, I never even wanted to try. I just thought, okay, I'm going to use a box. I just didn't even bother trying because I was scared. But for some reason I tried and it was easy. Hi, my name is Ellen Kim Blonski and I'm 38 years old. Prior to having kids, I was in the corporate world for over 10 years. So after university and postgraduate I did corporate communications and public relations. I went into small jobs here and there in PR, and I left that world. I'm not in the corporate world anymore. Maybe I'll go back at some point, but it was tough. It was tough to leave it at first because it's something that was part of my life for so many years, and I absolutely enjoyed what I did before. I don't think anyone likes looking at themselves. No.
I think you're
like
right.
Their voice, the way they look. By the way, I'm not the best driver. Just warning you now.
You're kind of playing into all of the stereotypes right now.
I'm Asian, I'm not a good driver, I'm a female. I shouldn't say that, but yeah, I'm not the best driver.
Don't worry. So what's a typical day for you like?
Typical day?
Yeah.
Typical day, waking up at about 8 in the morning, feeding the kids, getting them ready for school, rushing to school to be on time.
Okay.
My son goes to SK, and he's in SK, and my daughter is in preschool, so they're in 2 different schools.
Mm-hmm.
Once I drop them off at school, then I take some time to have my breakfast and go through all my emails. I actually write up a checklist every single night, the night before, just so that I'm organized, and then I have everything ready for the actual day of, so that I don't waste time. I hate wasting time.
Someone like you could love.
Right now, I'm a stay-at-home mom. I keep very busy with my baking business on the side. As well, I also am part of the executive board for a nursery school. After having kids, a lot of things changed. I was a little bit more focused on family. I was focused on what I really, really wanted to do. So I took some time to reevaluate the things in my life on what I really truly wanted to do going forward, because it was a good opportunity for me to have that time. At the time, I also had quite a lot of health challenges as well. So I had gestational diabetes while I was pregnant, and unfortunately after, it didn't go away. So I have type 2 diabetes. So that was really hard. It was really hard because I was at the point where I had to figure something out. It was basically my rock bottom point where I didn't feel good. Sorry. I didn't feel good about myself. I had a lot of issues with my self-esteem. A lot of people thought that, you know, because I'm social, and happy, that I was very comfortable, but I wasn't. I had a really tough time. So I got to the point where I had to do something in my life, because whatever was going on wasn't working for me and my family. So, I mean, I kind of say this lightly to people, but I always tell people, as cheesy as it sounds, it is a huge life-changing thing for me. And I absolutely love it because it's helped me in so many aspects of my life. And I don't talk about it very often because of this. Because it really hits kind of really deep. But I mean, it's made a huge difference. CrossFit's impacted my life greatly. Like health-wise, it's been a huge thing. That's probably the biggest and most important thing. It's impacted me in a way where I'm just really happy all the time. Like, I've always been happy before. It's sort of my personality to always be positive and happy, but this truly brought out a lot more in me, where I didn't feel as nervous, anxious, less confident. Now I just want to be happy all the time and spread the joy and laugh and just truly feel happiness. And I don't know, I just feel a lot happier. I would constantly say, I can't do it, or this is really hard, or and maybe part of that is just my own confidence level. But the second that I say something like that, I will definitely hear it from everyone telling me to stop it. And that's really helped. It's almost been therapeutic in some ways, because it sort of taught me to be confident in myself and to know that I actually can do it. Oh gosh. Just so unbelievably supportive. Just supportive, positive. Those are the two words that I would probably pick.
You said it.